Hello. Says we're live. Are we live, Cindy?
I don't know.
Let's check.
Always have to check.
We'd like to be sure. Maybe.
Still waiting.
What? Said we were live.
Maybe.
Hi, guys.
Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday, as always.
There we go. There we go. We're here. Welcome. And I'm just quickly seeing if, well, I was going to see if we were on Rumble as well. We should be. So, hey, Robbie and Sonia, welcome in. Good to see you guys again.
Always.
Always, yes.
Once again, we don't have a plan. We're winging it again.
We never have a plan.
No, I wish we did, but no.
All right, and we are on Rumble as well.
Hello,
Excellent.
Noble Brooks.
Hello, Noble. Okay.
That does look like a chicken right next to me. You were so right.
Wow. Yeah.
You should have seen the cut footage.
Yeah. There was a lot of that.
Hello, Joy.
Hi, Joy. Welcome in again. Of course, when you do all that editing, you make it look really slick and smooth. But I did do some running around the yard because it never goes as well as you hope. But yeah, we got it done, and
we learned some things, like put the cover on before you move the birds.
That would have probably been smart. Yeah, throw the shade cloth up before I put the birds in there, and maybe they wouldn't take off on us.
They flew higher than I expected.
Yeah, that particular breed will. Anyway, another toasty day. I don't know what the temperature actually is, but I'm sure it's not as crazy as it is in the south with our deep south with our friends there. But it's very muggy, as you might have noticed in that video we did. I was just like sweaty and stuff. I was like, well, that's part of the reason I didn't do any more that day. I did get up early this morning, and because I did get all those posts that I was working on in the ground. So there's 12 posts in the ground right now, and I've got a bunch of brackets hung. And I picked up about 62 by 4s this morning. So hopefully during the week I'll get at it, depending on how things go, because it's going to be a little bit hectic as we're doing quite a bit of overtime right now at work. So the days I don't have as much availability in the daytime right now. Prepped for Eternity Homestead. Welcome in. Want to make sure we catch everybody. Rebecca, welcome in.
Hi, Rebecca.
You had a nice live going there, Rebecca. And hey, just if we can, guys, when we were, we got a few people on right now, and I would suggest, if you don't mind, going over to Rebecca's channel and checking it out and getting that subscribe button. She's at 995 subs right now. She was over 1,000, but somehow in there, I'm sure YouTube unsubscribed a few people. So if you're interested, go check her out.
Yeah,
put her back over that 1,000.
Yeah, let's see if we can push her over within this hour. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great.
I know that we reached our 1,000 during our live.
We were on a live, yes.
It wasn't our live.
No, it wasn't our live. We were on a live with Chuck and Melinda.
Yes.
And they
our
helped.
Very first live.
It was our very first time. We were very, very nervous, and they helped us get over that 1,000. And I would like to see Rebecca get back over there again today. Anyway.
Hi, Scotty.
Scotty, I'm going to keep that doghouse, buddy, because I think that was some good advice you gave me the other day.
It's a nice size.
Yeah. I might be a little crunched in there, but yeah. So Rahul Kumar, welcome in, and make sure I don't miss anybody. I already said hello to Noble. Thank you, Noble. Appreciate that. Get that thumbs up, guys. If you're not subscribed already, please do so. And what else can we start talking about?
So for those who didn't see the video, what we accomplished in the last couple of days was...
It seems like nothing, but yeah.
Moving the Polish chickens to a dog run. Well, yeah.
We're upending our current layout. We had some nice long dog runs set up, and they were housing some chickens and turkeys. And then this year I decided that I wanted to have something, I like the whole rotational grazing thing. And if I had property, that would be the way to go. But because we are on 1 acre, I do it we do with what we can with what we have, and which means we have to clean pens and stuff more often. So we upended all that those dog runs we were using, and in the process of building buildings so that in the wintertime they're more protected basically. I want to have something with a roof on it and that I can close up because I'm just going to do half walls and half wire. But in the wintertime, I want to be able to hang up like I want to call like shutters, so that keeps the blizzards out and things like that. So that is my hope, and I think I'll make it happen within the next couple of weeks. So.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy. Welcome in, Tracy and Tim. Maybe not just Tracy.
True.
So
This is true.
that's the update. And as you guys saw in the video prior to that, or maybe the one prior to that, Sydney's garden is still going crazy.
It's insane. It is overwhelming and frightening. I truly believed when I planted that I gave everything the right amount of space, the recommended amount of space, and now everything is just shot up and out, and it's climbing over each other and grouping over each other. I have like tomatoes growing where they shouldn't, and cucumbers shooting at the other side. Yeah, it's insane. And I'm sure some things will go to waste because I can't see everything. But we have been picking cucumbers, making refrigerator pickles. Only picked a couple tomatoes so far that we're starting to orange up.
Yes.
But soon we'll have
Yeah,
lots of those.
it's looking at the strawberry. It's been so hot that the strawberries have stopped. We have the ever-bearing strawberry patch, and that just totally.
So much for
Why not?
everbearing.
Yeah, it gave up that. I imagine we'll get some once the weather maybe cools a bit. It's not supposed to be quite as warm the next couple of days. We've had another couple of heat waves come through. Must have came from Robbie and Sonia's house up this way or something.
Yeah,
So,
everything's happy out there for sure.
yeah. And it's the sad part is I shouldn't say the sad part. We're not eating as many vegetables as we were, or at least we're cutting out the high carb veggies right now, and trying to eat more of a not just carnivore, but more of a ketovore diet, I suppose it is.
Yeah, not just.
So some of the stuff that we planted that's doing very well, like I love beets and things like that, but gonna shy away from it this year.
Yeah, and I have squash growing really nicely out there on the arch, and it looks so pretty. But the good thing is I learned that thankfully this year I planted buttercup squash, and last year I planted butternut squash, but buttercup is like, I think, less than half the carbs of butternut. So yay, happy accident. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, it's worked out well. And the pole beans, which Cindy did not plant, are doing very well.
Well, I planted them last year.
Well, she planted them last year. This year they just came back, and they came back, of course, in the same spot, and they are just
They dried.
taking off.
They dried on the trellis, and I left them there because I was being lazy. And in the spring, I just
See, if I said that, whoa.
right. So in the spring, I just pulled them down, and of course, beans fell into the soil, and they just shot up everywhere. And I picked out the ones that were in really wrong spots, and then left the other ones. So yeah, we should have lots of beans
Yes.
eventually.
So just checking in, Rebecca. We did get one more sub. Well, we didn't do it. You've done this, but we would like to get 4 more in the next hour. Over to Rebecca, Touched by Yarns channel. If somebody is able to post her channel for us, because we can't do it on Restream, we'd really appreciate that. So yeah, lots going on.
Mm-hmm. The corn is shooting up. Another thing we have to eat in moderation. I know this diet is like.
We're doing it for multiple reasons. We're doing it for health benefits for ourselves, but we're also doing it for our children. Health wise.
Yeah, not weight loss at all.
No, not weight loss. Mental health. Anxiety, things like that. Try to improve upon all that. So speaking of which, hello children. We know you're watching. They're at Grandma's house. So if we don't say hi, they get offended, and I don't blame them.
And I'm still waiting for my message.
Yes. Our oldest daughter is going to message Mom a question, I believe. Or comment, because we don't allow them their own accounts on YouTube, of course. So but she's watching regardless. So
One of our best supporters.
So the incubator I was talking about a couple lives ago, guys, I replaced my styrofoam incubators with a Brincia cabinet model, and so far it's working out pretty well for us. We've slowed down on the hatching as far as chickens go, but we are still hatching pheasants and ducks, and we seem to be having pretty decent luck with it. So far the ducks are just starting to hatch, but so far there's 4. I'm not sure how many eggs we actually put in there. We have a lot of eggs, actually, duck eggs that are being incubated right now.
That's cuter than a baby duck.
Yeah, they're tasty too. So
come on, he calls them squishy.
They're squishy. You pick them up and they're just like. But anyway, so far it seems to be working out well. I'm pretty happy about that because it was a big investment, even though it was used. It was still a big investment for us, and I hoping that we'll have better luck hatching our geese. And I guess that's part of the excitement I'm having. We should clarify. I'm so happy to see the duck eggs hatching well because I'm hoping that may mean that I might have better luck in the spring hatching goose eggs because we just had a horrible. We didn't have any luck at all, and neither did the geese. So, hoping, fingers crossed, that we will hatch some geese, and I may not even stay in geese. They're fun to look at, fun to watch, but they are just not a friendly thing to have around. So
docile is what I was told.
I was hoping this breed, American buff geese, and we were told that was, as far as geese go, we were told that was the one that was probably the most docile and friendly to deal with. Well, these things are, if they can take a piece off your legs, they will. So, I mean, they're all brave at the fence. I mean, you go in there with them and they run away, of course, but when you're walking along the fence, they try to grab on you and carry on and make a lot of noise. So, Scotty, someone gave my wife some sweet potatoes and they are bigger than my 2 hands. Wow, put together. They look like they grew next to a nuclear power plant. Well, hopefully they didn't. Maybe it's just some really good fertilizer. Hopefully some healthy manure going on. And I think that's part of, I like to think that's part of what has helped our garden because we have a lot of rabbit manure and quail. The chickens, we don't have to clean very often, but the rabbits and quail, we clean every couple days. And we have a pile out in the garden and we keep adding that to the raised beds each year. So I'm thinking that maybe that's part of it. Bio Back 40, welcome in.
Thanks for joining us.
And we appreciate you coming over to visit with us as well. And I'm going to have to check out your channel there because I took a quick peek and I noticed you are a carnivore, or at least it looks like you are, according to one of your videos.
Oh, we froze.
Oh, hold on, guys. We're going to have to get our camera going again. Hopefully you hear us.
Hello, John.
We do apologize for that. For some reason, our USB camera, every once in a while, this happened to us last week too, and I hope it's not going to continue doing this, but it kicks out, and then I have to unplug it, plug it back in, leave the room, come back in. Anyway, that's probably more information than you need, but I do apologize for the technological problem that I seem to have here.
Hi,
So I want to get caught up here. So John Lenz, welcome in. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody before that. Noel John, the best dog ever. Oh, you got a wiener, a small wiener. Okay.
Best dog ever.
Just got him today. Cool. All right. I think we're all back down here. Yes, carnivore since 2024. Yeah, we're me in particular, I'm leaning more toward carnivore, but doing a ketovore. And yeah, you're right. It works. 73 pounds so far since January. I'm feeling better than ever.
And he's going to find out results soonish.
I did get blood work done, and they did not call me, so I'm assuming that everything is good. But I will find out when I go for my appointment in the first week of August. John, welcome in. John thought I did a great job of herding chickens as well in the video. I'm glad nobody saw the outtakes, because I made it look pretty good. But yeah, I got what you meant, Noel. Dirty Lee, hello, welcome in. Guys, I just want to remind you again, if you don't mind, we're trying to help out Rebecca Touched by Yarn today. And if anybody has the opportunity to go over her channel as well, we'd like to. She only needed, last I checked, 4 more subscribers to get her to that 1,000 mark, and we'd love to see her get there in this hour. And I got some pretty big chickens, Dirty. Pretty big chickens. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. It's a nice feeling, and I hope to keep going. I do have a few more I would like to lose. So, but I'm doing all the talking. Wow, I'm a one-man live.
Well, I just let you go.
Sorry. I feel like I'm hogging.
I had nothing to say.
Oh, go ahead, dear.
Go ahead and what? I have nothing to say.
I'm not sure.
I'm just
appreciate that. Well, I don't know if
awesome.
Anybody's posted the link yet.
Yeah, if you're able to, please do, because I'm not sure how to do that. I'm not technologically savvy. I'll probably just ruin the thing if I try.
Yeah, because I honestly don't know if I can do it on a. Well, let me poke around here. I don't think I can do it on Restream, but I'll let Cindy talk while I.
Why do you do that?
Because I know it gets me in trouble.
Yes. Well, I don't know what else to say. I mean, the weather has been lovely, but it's making my garden go crazy. The kids' gardens are coming along nicely too. Our oldest son has especially a lot of tomatoes coming on only 2 plants. It's like covered in little tomatoes.
Oh, I can't see how to do it.
So you know how the tomatoes start out green, of course. It's hard to see what we have. But as soon as that turns red, I think we're just going to have a ton.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think maybe they can run a little farm stand or something.
How do we? Okay. I'm hoping I can say this right. Is it Tija or Tia?
Tia.
Taya? I apologize.
Bear with us, please.
Wow. This is getting. It says it's connected again, but.
I do need to comment.
Getting super frustrating. So sorry again, guys. I think it's almost to the point where I feel like we need to upgrade our computers.
Maybe it's just the camera.
Or maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe I need to plug it in. If I plug it into the back, it's going to be one of those cases where I can't reach it in time to unplug it and plug it back in and do all the IT part of it. That's like an inside joke for Robbie. Anyway, sorry again, guys. Hopefully that doesn't kick out again. It's only been 20 minutes. We've already lost the camera twice. And I'm not sure during that time if you can hear us. I'm guessing maybe not, because the microphone is also part of the same setup,
I
the
think
USB.
last week they could hear us. So.
Okay, maybe until I unplug it. I don't know. It'd be nice if it would stop carrying on like that, because I don't think it's the Restream app, but maybe. So hopefully you guys can all see us again. Let us know in the comments if you don't mind. Do say hello. Maybe. I'm feeling. Oh, there we go. Duncan Family Farm, welcome in. And Robbie.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on here, man, but it seems to be almost like a USB issue, but anyway, maybe we'll have to switch over to a Chromebook or something. I don't know if that would work better. I'm not sure what the quality of the video would be, but maybe that's the option.
I'm just seeing here Rebecca needs 2 more.
2 more? 2 more.
Guys.
Anybody got time?
Head
over to Rebecca Touched by Yarn. She needs 2 more subs to get back to that 1,000, which we'd like to see happen today. VS, welcome in and thank you very much. Cristiano, is that how you say it? I hope it is.
Yeah.
Cristiano, welcome in. How much money do I want? Enough to get by. I mean, I don't.
Are you offering?
Yeah, I can always use money, but it's enough to get by.
Hello, Edna. Good afternoon.
Welcome in. Appreciate all the new faces. And hey, if you don't mind, if you are new to the channel, let us know where you're from. We always like to, it's kind of a fun thing we do. We like to see where people are around the world. We've had some pretty interesting countries show up when we ask that question, so it's kind of neat. From Lebanon, hello, SM, welcome in. Very cool.
Yeah, we haven't got our map yet.
$100 is okay, yes.
$1 is okay.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we'd like to get a map and put it right behind us. And every time we find out where somebody's at, if they're from a new location, we would like to get a little push pin and stick it on there. It'd be a little tough to do during the live because
my geography is not that
I was going to say I might be standing there looking at the map for a long time trying to find some of these places, but I think it would be very cool to start tracking all the different places around the world. Places I'd love to go and probably never will. Louis, welcome in. SM, we are in Canada, so it's kind of central, eastern, we're in Ontario.
Yeah, we are southern Ontario, all the way into
Webkins, yeah, she is, I know. I tell her that too, but she keeps me anyway.
Yeah, right.
Cash flow, Detroit, you're not very far from us.
Oh, hello, neighbor.
We are probably only a couple hours away, to be honest. So that's very cool. Thank you very much for jumping on and joining us. Joy, you're in Oklahoma.
Nice.
Never been. Robbie keeps telling me I should come down there. I haven't got the opportunity.
So I assume you've been to the homestead, the Okie Homestead.
Okie Homestead.
That'd be cool.
I'm jealous when I want. SM, nice to meet you as well. We don't get to go to any of the homesteading exhibitions. It would be really cool. Poland.
Very cool.
Very, very cool. Thank you very much for letting us know, and greetings to you as well. Nice. I don't know if I've seen Poland come on there.
I'm not sure.
So
very cool.
Yes. And welcome in, and we appreciate you joining our live. And how's Rebecca's channel doing, Cindy?
Well,
do you know?
Bouncing back and forth here.
We'd like to see her get that 1,000 subs. You'll be back there in September, eh?
2 to go.
Two more subs. We'd like to get her 2 more subs, guys. Rebecca Touched by Yarn. If we can, before we're done today. So, yeah, Robbie, we'd love to get down there. Even I think there's even some closer to us in Ohio, I believe.
That's not too bad.
Which wouldn't be too bad at all. And if we went to Ohio, then we could always slip over and see. Donald and Lisa there
Kentucky.
in Kentucky at the Money Pit Homestead. But I have not seen them yet today. Do you guys? I think they're going live because they go live after us. If anybody's interested, and right after Money Pit Homestead will be the Wild Huckleberry, and I will put that caption back up.
So right before us is Rebecca Touched by Yarn, and right after us, you keep going with that.
Yeah, right after us is Money Pit Homestead, followed by Wild Huckleberry, then Dyer Family Farm, and Red Dirt Rooster Road. I always have a hard time with that name.
And I believe, if I heard correctly, it's this Saturday at 11 a.m. I'm not sure the time zone. For Rebecca, you are holding a live for your birthday. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, put that in there.
So,
advertise that.
Yeah, go watch today's live that just finished, because there is a chance to win. And you'll need to know the answer to some questions to do that. And join her on Saturday. And happy early birthday.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, because we probably won't see her again before her birthday. Usually Sunday we see her on here. So, because I doubt we'll be lucky enough to catch it. So, anyway. Yeah, we do need to get it figured out sometime and meet up. That would be pretty cool. I think I'm still shying away from the border, to be honest. So we do all have our passports again, which is kind of cool. Finally, it took a long time for mine. I think it's almost like they were not so sure I was gonna get mine again. But what topics? I don't have my glasses on.
What topic are you discussing? That's a good question.
I'm trying to figure out how to say the name.
Well, we don't have a specific topic, but homestead, garden, homeschool.
We're on 1 acre, and we have animals and vegetable garden. We have a lot going on 1 acre. If you want to check that out, I like to think it's worth checking out. And then we do our lives where we do Q&A, which I should change I'll put the Q&A back up. So if anybody has any questions, we would love to receive some of those. Balgam, welcome in. Central Standard Time of the USA. Yeah.
Thank you. I was trying to figure out what that
Yeah, sorry. Yes. That would have.
Awesome.
1 big ton green acre with some animals. Yeah, it's very green. I need to cut grass again, but I want to get some other stuff done. It's like a vicious circle.
I'm already dreading when it's not green.
Yeah.
It's so nice to walk out and see all the green.
But unfortunately, it's either all green or it's all white. But
don't forget all mud.
Oh yeah, we have the mud season. Let's not forget the mud season. VS from India, awesome. Thank you for letting us know. We usually get quite a few people drop in from India. But we are discussing. You can ask anything you want about what we do here on our 1 acre. As far as animals, we basically try to homestead. We try to do as much as we can for ourselves. We have meat birds and all kinds of poultry, actually. We don't have any large animals. The largest we have is goats because the ground just can't take the larger animals with the space we have. And we tried pigs. That just didn't work out because the mud season made it pretty tough.
I did.
I joke when I say mud season, guys, but it's just we're in clay, so when we start getting a lot of rain, it just gets pretty disgusting out here.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we have, let's go over this. We have quail, rabbits, and we keep those in our quabbitry.
Yes, we call it the quabbitry. We combine the names.
Yeah, we've got pheasants and silky chickens in our aviary. We've got turkeys in their own pen. We've got Polish chickens in another pen. We have barred rock chickens and many different breeds. We just got a few new ones, so I don't even know what they are. Many chickens.
We have a lot of different laying chickens.
Yeah, we have ducks
breeds
and geese the geese.
Cindy loves the geese.
And we have 2 dogs.
I think that's it. But as far as
I
chickens
guess-
go, we
and the goats.
probably have, right now, probably almost 200 birds as far as chickens alone go, because we have a lot of young hens that we are raising to replace some of the older ones eventually.
People ask us how many.
Yes,
chickens
thank
we
you
have.
very
We're like,
much. We appreciate anybody that takes the time to subscribe and like our videos. We'd love to have you come back. So if you don't mind, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button so you know when we're on and you catch our videos and we get to see you back on our live. That would be fantastic. So we do appreciate that.
No tigers. Do we have any kind of big cats around us?
Not around us. There, once in a while you have bear sightings or you have like a panther sighting, but typically they're more west of us into the more mountainous areas and or north. You travel north 4 to 5 hours and you get into bear country and moose and things like that. Around here, your big animals are coyotes, deer, fox, things like that. You don't get. I mean, there's supposedly, I haven't seen any, but there's supposedly wild pigs. But for the most part, we're fortunate that we don't have to deal with a lot of predators. We don't have any venomous snakes in the area or venomous spiders because we do have that kind of, we get the really, really warm summers, but we also get the very, very cold winters. So it tends to, anything that's not native, it's pretty tough to survive our winter.
I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, it's such an extreme. So
we have so much to clean up around here.
Yeah, it just feels like it's such a list. But anyway, I'm not going to start crying about it because half of it's my own doing. I'm never happy with how things are. I always want to try to make it a little bit better, to be more efficient, or be able to get that one more option for meat for the family, etc. Panthers, I don't know if they attack cattle because, like I said, they're not in this area. I think they would be more likely to go after wild game and things like that, because there isn't really any large forests around us. Put it that way. We are kind of in the southwestern part of Ontario, which is it's a lot of the population for the province and a lot of the population for the country, to be honest, is along this section. Actually, anywhere along the Canadian-U.S. border is where you'll find a lot of Canada's population.
We do have a lot of trees around.
Modern American Gothic. Yes. Hello, Aaron. Welcome in. That's kind of funny. We did do a picture a while back. We tried to make one.
Well, you were in it
with Chat GPT or whatever you call it, and the intent was to make a picture with the American Gothic with the forks and stuff. And it kind of worked, but Cindy didn't look like Cindy. It looked like I was with a different woman. But whatever. It was still cool to try. But
yeah, and he says he doesn't have time to get things done because he's on Chat GPT.
I did that once.
Trying to make a toy.
Yeah. It looked neat. Everybody was doing it. I had to try. But yeah, it was just something to give a whirl. We got about 19 people in here. I'm hoping that all you guys will hit that thumbs up. And if you don't mind subscribing to the channel, if you think you might be interested, we love to have people come back. And just a reminder, let us know where you're from if you haven't already. Canel, welcome in. And got your papers. Oh, she don't look legal. Well, it's probably because of where she's from. A couple hours from here. No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You said you don't look legal.
I don't look legal?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if you mean you don't look legal to be here or look too young.
I don't know. Either way.
Yeah, either way. We're good.
Yeah.
Prod T3X RXSS. Welcome in.
To answer
looking for illegals to deport.
I'm sure you'll find plenty.
Yeah.
I'm not one. VS asked earlier your profession, so he works as a supervisor in the automotive industry.
Yeah. Auto parts manufacturing, where Cindy is homeschooling with the kids. We have 4 children, so she stays home with them and looks after all the things here on the 1 acre, all the animals in the garden, and teaches the kids. Otherwise, Cindy is actually a teacher, so it kind of works out well that she's able to do it at home instead of going off to work. So yeah, we've done very well at finding a way with raising food and raising vegetables and things like that. We've tried to make it so that one of us can stay home, and
it's not easy.
No,
but people say it can't be done, and
it can be done. But you're right. It's in a world made for 2 incomes. It's not super easy to do, but you have to be careful.
True, but I will say that when you had a previous job that didn't pay much above, we still made it work.
Still got by.
Yeah.
Awesome. Prep for eternity homeschools as well.
Cool.
Awesome.
It's not easy, but it is worthwhile, and I do like the flexible schedule a lot. Hello, Aquatic News Network.
I was going to say, I thought I saw.
As well. Yeah, there's more and more. I think ever since everything went to Zoom during COVID, more people are like, well, I can do this at home. I am doing this at home. Right? So
yeah,
if their schedule allows, it gave people the, the ability to feel that they can do it.
Exactly. Yeah, it takes some,
You don't have to have a degree.
No.
You'd be just as better off without it. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
As long as you passed the grade you're teaching, you can teach it. It's okay.
It's a good refresher too, I suppose.
Well, sometimes I relearn before teaching.
I was just going to say, sometimes I listen in and I'm going, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot all that. Maybe because you don't really use half of it, but whatever.
You don't, and then you have to relearn it, and you teach it, and they learn it, and they forget it.
It's I'm chuckling because Canal seems to really think that you're Hispanic.
Mm.
So Cindy's actually Portuguese, just to clarify.
And fully Canadian.
Yes.
That's awesome.
That is very cool. Yeah. I mean, you control a lot more of what they learn too, right? And that's this day and age, that seems to be important because
it's not the writing and the math; it's everything else.
It's all the other stuff that they think they need to know. But so who else we got in here? Who's not talking?
Who's hiding?
Who's hiding? We're still waiting to find out where everybody's from. I know the Wild Huckleberries, they're here each week. I know that they are in Oklahoma. Aquatic News Network, I believe if I remember correctly. Arkansas. Aquatic News, I believe you are in Texas. It's always fun to try to remember. Delighted Acres Farm, hello. Welcome in. Good afternoon to you as well. How's Rebecca's channel doing? Do we know?
2 to go.
2 to go. We need 2 more subs for Rebecca Touched by Yarn. If we can get those for her today, guys, it'd be really nice to put her back to that 1,000 subscriber mark, because I think YouTube has unsubscribed a bunch of people on her.
They tend to do that.
Yes. So
it's frustrating.
Yeah, it is. Is there this is a question for you because I don't know.
Well, I've heard of lots of different curriculums, but ours is kind of piecemeal. We just take from here and there. I try to find a few things that follow the Ontario curriculum, like we use the Jump math workbooks because I believe that's specific to Ontario. For the most part, you find great free resources online, and I don't follow any specific curriculum.
Yeah, we're just trying to make sure that we teach them what they need to know so that if they do decide to go on to post-secondary, university, college, whatever, after high school, or grade 13 that they're able to get their diploma and move into one of those professional schools.
Not pushing that.
No.
Just if it.
That'd be nice to get them to get into a trade or something. Need. There seems to be a shortage of tradespeople, so it'd be nice if any of the 2 girls or 2 boys would go into some kind of trade.
Mm-hmm. Or an entrepreneurial.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurial.
So I did get it right about Texas. Rebecca Touched by Yarn is in Missouri. Duncan Family Farms in eastern Oklahoma. Prep for Eternity Homestead is in Alabama.
Very cool.
That is very cool.
Yeah, we drove into Alabama once just to say we've been there.
Yes, we were in Tennessee, and Cindy hadn't been to Alabama, and I had been a long time ago, and we made a quick detour to cross over and then back up to Tennessee so we could finish our.
Yeah, we literally just drove in.
Yeah, it was kind of a joke. It was more for fun. Bioback 40s in Arkansas. Wenchbor, I'm hoping I say your name correctly, but hello from Poland. Very cool. Love that.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for coming in.
What time is it in Poland?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah.
Making us want to go more.
Exactly. ABMD Danielle. Daniel, how are you, ladies and gentlemen? We are good. Thank you for jumping on and visiting with us. We appreciate that. To every southern state except for California. I just probably won't ever go there, honestly. Yeah, I can understand that.
That is, of course, southern, but it doesn't give you the impression of southern.
No, because you know what? It's kind of funny. If you look at a map and you look at Northern California, the very northern part of California, we are actually in line with them. That's how far we dip down into the U.S. In this part of the country. Mohsen, welcome in. Love from India. Appreciate that. Love from Canada. So, are we caught up to everybody?
Oh, we are. I'm just catching up to our oldest here. And
Brianna, this is my wife. Yeah, we've been married quite a while. We have 4 children. We're not that far apart in age, but far enough, I guess, that she looks like she's younger than I am.
I'm so much younger than you.
So much. If I say she's as old as me, she gets upset. So.
Because I'm not.
Not exactly. Close.
And to respond to our oldest, love you more, I win.
Ah, there you go. David A., what's up from Mesopotamia? I don't know if I've ever heard that word before.
I've heard that. I don't know where it is.
Now I have to look that up. But yes, welcome. Thank you for letting us know where you're from. That's very cool. Different folks, yes. Trying to keep up to the chat here, it's nice to see everybody talking. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, there's very little. I think my American friends would agree that if you look at somebody that's been in Canada from a European background and the U.S., we look pretty much the same. So, yeah, I get why you think Cindy looks Mexican or Latino, but she is not.
Yeah, I don't see it personally. I mean,
no, it's the olive skin, but she's actually from her family's from my in-laws are from the Azores, Portugal, but they moved here a long time ago. Ron 1, welcome in.
Hello, Donald and Lisa.
Donald and Lisa, I know you fell asleep. Well, Donald,
it was a good nap.
Yeah, but you were explaining the other day that you have to get up super early, and so I understand the nap. I've been getting up pretty early as well these days because the shift I'm on, I need to go into for overtime a couple hours early every day, and so I'm up, shortly after 4 a.m. Lots of love, you too good. Thank you, ABMD Daniel. Thank you very much.
I might have missed it, but hello, James from Austria.
Oh, I did not see that. James Weld. Very cool. James, thank you for letting us know. Austria. Awesome.
Aquatic News Network. I've had grays since I was like, well, it's been 12 years. Poland.
Yeah.
22. So,
I got.
Wow.
Yeah, I got some gray. But I will be 51 this year, so I guess I can't fight that off.
Why bother?
No. It was distinguished. Does it make me look distinguished? That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, guys have that benefit.
Yeah, you're probably right, Aquatic News Network, because we were fortunate enough to go to Cuba twice in our time together, and Cindy was able to get by understanding what they were saying to her just based on the basic of the language.
Very basic, but yeah, there's a lot of similar words.
Yeah.
But of course, when they're speaking, it sounds really fast if you're not actually fluent. So it's catching words here and there and piecing them together.
Yeah. So it's kind of, you're right. There's enough similarity there that you can get by. And I think it's a similar situation with French as well.
Yeah, not quite as similar, but there are some similarities. Have a great day as well, Ron.
Yes. Thank
Donald,
you for dropping in.
I assume it's Donald saying that up at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
No matter what day. Wow.
No matter what day.
That's not humane.
That is early. Now, is that just how, so no matter what day, Donald, does that mean that that's just what time your body wakes up, or you set the alarm for that time? Because I know at 4:15 or 4:30 in the morning when mine goes off, it's like I'm a bit of a zombie for a while. I can't wait for that first cup of coffee.
Yeah, I don't really like people to talk to me before I've had my first
Ronald,
coffee.
touched by yarn. You're in Missouri, and Rebecca is your sister. Very cool.
Nice.
I don't know if we've done it yet, but we're trying to get Rebecca back up to that 1,000 subscriber mark. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping we'll see that happen today.
Yeah.
No alarm. Wow. So you just wake up. Good for you. That's pretty cool, Donald, because
So you wake up at that time and you don't have to?
Cindy
assumed it was
will
for
not
work.
understand that. Yeah, I just thought you had to be up for work at that time. I know you do your Bible reading in the morning,
Yeah.
but so we still need 2 more. If anybody doesn't have the opportunity to go over to Rebecca Touched by Yarn's channel.
Yeah, and if anyone knows how to put that as a link in the chat, that'd be great. Hello, Akaki. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong.
Yes, welcome in, and we apologize if we don't say somebody's name correctly, because it's sometimes they don't roll off our tongue as well as they could. Or,
20 years, Donald. Wow.
wow. Yeah, I mean, you get the most of the day that way, right?
When they say early riser, I think he's got them all beat.
Yeah. Yeah. Saving your hot springs because it was everything but nature, more anything on vacation where weirdos laugh out loud. Hey, there's something to be said for that. What do I like and not like about India? I cannot make a judgment. I've met a lot of people from India, because I work with a lot of people from India.
Yeah, I don't know enough to like or dislike anything.
Never been able to go there, so I have no opinions. ABMD. How did you first? You know what, Cindy? How did we first meet, Cindy?
You wouldn't give me a job.
Yes. I used to have a couple of restaurants at one time, and Cindy came in for a job interview,
and you didn't hire me.
And I didn't hire her. And the reason I didn't
held the
hire
grudge
her,
ever since.
Yeah, she still holds it against me. But let me explain, guys. The reason I did not hire her is because I saw on her resume that she was a teacher, and she was also doing substitute teaching. And I thought to myself, she's never going to be available, or she's going to be calling in a lot. And I did not hire her. But a month later, or maybe not a couple weeks later, I changed my mind. And
he had to replace somebody.
Well, I had to let somebody go, and I had a spot free up. So I called her back, and she still took the job, even though I turned her down the first time. And that's how we met.
Mm.
So later on, we obviously ended up getting married, and
Yeah, like years, or a couple of years after.
yeah.
Thank you, Robbie and Sonia, for putting that up there. I have to figure out how to do that.
I'll show you how. I just can't do it on the restream, unfortunately. Arab, welcome in. Hello. Tell us where you're from, please. We'd love to know. Make sure I'm caught up.
What do you like as your breakfast most of the time in the morning? That's a cool question.
I don't eat breakfast.
Well, that's true. You're not fun. We do eggs, a lot of eggs. I mean, we have over 100 chickens, so we do a lot of eggs.
Yes. So I do eggs for lunch or supper. I don't normally eat lunch either. I do. It's not all about me, but just to explain, I do intermittent fasting, so I eat one meal a day, sometimes two. But yeah, we try to have more of them eggs and stuff like that in the diet, as opposed to cereals and toast and things. It wasn't always that way for us, but
it's recent. Actually,
it's more.
For us.
It's very recent. Well, for me, it's been about seven months, but we're trying to steer the whole family on a healthier diet, including my in-laws, because we're just forcing our opinions, and it's we believe that it's a healthier lifestyle.
Try it out, see the results.
Yeah.
If there's a fight, he apologizes first. I'll admit that.
I'm sorry? What did I do?
If there's a fight between you two, who apologizes first?
Oh,
him.
Cindy never.
Cindy apologizes if she's sorry. If she's not, I do not pay lip service.
I do not remember ever getting an apology from my wife. So
that's not true.
I cannot remember.
That's not true. But I will not say sorry if I don't mean it, because that's just fake.
I have to apologize.
No, you don't.
If I don't,
no, you don't. I actually don't like it when people apologize and you know they don't mean it.
Oh, but I always mean it. Anyway, yes, I am the one that has to apologize.
You don't have to.
Well, in order for things to move on, yes. Satish Kumar, looks to me like you're already speaking English fluently, so I think you're doing a great job. It is, yes. When you think you know, or you think you're in control, Prep by Eternity Homestead, you soon find out you're not. Your path is written for you, and if you're fortunate, it's a very blessed path, and I can't complain. I mean, Cindy might, but
no. It's been almost 14.
Have you heard about carnivore
years.
Cereal? You know what?
It's
funny because before the live, we're like, oh, I'm really hungry, so I had a little bit of butter and a small amount of cottage cheese, and then Cindy was eating pork rinds, and I'm like, oh, I could use a few of those, but I haven't tried cereal. I didn't know there was one.
Well, no, it sounds like.
Or you mean that is pork rinds in milk? Ah.
I don't know how I'd feel about that.
I don't know. I like pork rinds, like the crunch.
Yeah,
but we don't have.
Be crunchy in milk.
And we don't have raw milk right now because unfortunately we don't have a. Not that this is a reason not to, but we don't have a billy goat right now, so our goats are not giving us any milk. I should look for somebody that can lend us a stud. I guess it's still a stud if it's a billy goat. I don't know. We should borrow a goat from somebody, get them bred, stud service, or we should get another billy goat. We haven't had good luck. We lost a couple billy goats.
Yeah, I don't want to do it anymore.
And Cindy's gotten.
Breaks my heart.
Yeah, because with the Nigerian dwarf, for some reason, we've had issues with, I don't know if it's the feed or what it is, but we've lost a couple of them. What do I like to do on Sundays? Sundays,
They're busy.
they're very busy. We grab groceries, we do our running around. The kids go to grandma's for a while. We get ready to do our live. There's
It seems like
a lot goes on.
Like this, and it's time for the live.
Yeah.
And then it's time to get the kids.
Before we came in to do the live, we were quickly doing chores. We'll have to, so we did that this morning, and then we did it again before the live, and then we'll have to do it again when we get back home later, just to make sure everything is still has lots of water and stuff since it's so warm. So let me get caught up here again, guys. How to control stage fear. You know
Practice.
what? Practice. Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I was really had a hard time with that too for the longest time, and then I'm not active anymore, but I am a Freemason and a Shriner. And when you're in those groups, you do a lot of speaking, and that was one of the ways I managed to overcome some of mine. And then with my job, the way it is, I have to talk to people all the time, and it's always usually in groups. So I guess you just kind of get used to it.
Mm-hmm. Even like doing the lives, our first one was very hard.
It is, but the more people participate, to be honest with you guys, we love it when you guys are in the chat and talking with us, because that makes things so much smoother. If we have to babble ourselves, as you can probably see, I can do that. But it's a lot nicer when you're talking back and forth. You get the odd comment where it kind of throws you off for a minute, right? Because you see something that's a little derogatory or negative, and you kind of have to push past that and throw it out of your mind, and keep talking.
Buy you back 40, trying to get some sheep because your husband doesn't want goats.
You know what? We were thinking about that too, because the area that we keep the geese is a nice big chunk of property that I put them there because they eat a lot of grass, but the geese aren't giving us what we hoped as far as offspring and things like that. So we may move on to something different in that space. And sheep was kind of something we were toying with the idea of, something that we could get in the spring and hopefully harvest in the fall and not have to take care of over the winter, unless we were able to get breeding stock. It's always nice to have that too. But sometimes I don't know if you're any farther ahead having your own breeding stock or just paying the cost to buy them in the spring, because then you don't have to keep them and feed them and stuff all winter anyway. So I don't know which way is actually, we have to do the math, but don't want to miss anybody's comments. Yeah, the goats are good for brush maintenance, more so than sheep, I think. Goats will eat poison ivy and everything else. In those years of life experience, what is the most important thing you realize later? Wow, that's a deep question. I would say part of what I've learned over my time is control what you can, and don't worry about what you can't control, because there's no point.
Yeah, you're much better at that than I am.
Yeah, I was a lot different at one time, but over the years I have learned that a lot of things are out of your control, and you just kind of worry about how you react. Do you wear any fragrance? Sometimes. Yeah.
Sunday isn't
Acre
fun day.
Sunday is fun day.
Sometimes. We try to incorporate our things into our work.
We usually try to go out for coffee with each, just the two of us. The Aquatic News Network. Congrats, I'm missing a finger, so not enough sound body mind to join. Yeah, I've been more years without my finger than I had with it. Preparatory homestead, you raised them for years for meat, but you don't anymore?
No, that's something to keep in mind, shearing sheep.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too, because
would that be necessary when
I
you
think
get them in the spring?
I don't know. I'm sure it would be actually, but I think there is also a breed you can get that you don't have to shear. But again, problem with that is, are they good for meat, right? Or what is the difference? I feel like I'm missing. Yeah, it's a farmhouse. Yes. Sorry guys, I'm just catching up. Robbie wants to get some sheep in the future. Cool.
Now, Robbie, you have the meat goats now, or?
Yeah, he does. Well, they've got
both. Names.
They got. I forget too. Child of God, welcome in. Happy Sunday to you as well, and God bless you and your family too. But God, hopefully God blesses everybody in the chat. Well, patience is the best virtue. I agree with that. Caden, Carey. Yeah, well,
he's a person, so
yeah, he's.
I mean, he does good and bad, of course.
Yeah, just to remind you, we're in Canada, so it doesn't affect us so well. I mean, what politicians do affect everybody in their own way. But yes, Aquatic News Network. I am also missing digits. Cut left hand completely off of the table saw.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Yeah, I had an episode with a finger jointer.
Ironically.
Yeah. That's, wow. Can't imagine that one. I thought mine was nasty.
So, Prep for Eternity says we had a hair crossbreed you don't have to shear.
Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. Are they still good for meat, though? I suppose they probably would be. Can I say hello to your friend?
Hello. Behart
Mushi.
Sorry, but that's not pronounced right. Okay, you have Nigerian dwarfs. Kikos
was the other one. Around here we see a lot.
Kikos. I like that.
Yeah. Around here we see a lot of. I don't see any Kikos around here, but we see a lot of the boar goats.
Yeah, I've never seen any Kikos advertised.
Skills versus everything. One life lesson that you've learned so far. I think it's like I said earlier. It's just control what you can control. Control how you react to things, and realize that you can't control everything.
Text Masters. I've never heard of that one either.
No. Kevin Law, hello from New Zealand. Wow, welcome in, Kevin.
Hello.
Thank you very much for letting us know where you're at. We appreciate that. And you are, what time is it in New Zealand right now? Delayed at Acres Farm. Yeah, goats are fine. Quail and rabbits we have. Quail and rabbits, they're both in the good in the sense that they multiply like crazy, right? If you want a steady source of meat and egg, like even eggs, quail, I mean, we get 4 or 5 dozen eggs a day. It's just crazy.
And they don't take up much space.
Yeah, it's very compact, right?
And you can kind of hide them if you're in an area where you can't have chickens and stuff. You can have quail and rabbits in a garage or whatever.
Yeah, it's funny because even though we have a pile of chickens, we have a lot of chicken eggs. We pretty much sell out of our chicken eggs all the time. So we end up eating a lot of the quail eggs because they don't sell as well. Of course, we love having duck eggs too, but right now we're focused more on incubating them and getting the ducks as opposed to the eggs. So Ma, I'm not sure. I know that's probably just part of your name, but we are in Canada.
Ontario, Canada.
Ontario, Canada, yeah. So Kevin says it's 9:03 a.m. Monday in New Zealand. Wow. Good.
So what happens tomorrow?
No. Yeah. Let us know what's going to happen. No, just joking.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool. Thank you very much. Bayback 40. Yeah, we love pickled quail eggs too.
Yeah, we should make some more of those soon.
We need to. We've been making them, just throwing them in their fridge, boiled eggs for snacks, but I love them pickled.
I like that aquatic hello people from the future.
Hello, people from the future. Yes, that is funny.
How many types of animals are on our farm?
Types?
I should have counted when I listed them.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a variety. We have. So we'll go through the list real quick again, and then I want to get caught up on this chat here. So we have quail, we have rabbits, we have pheasants, many different types of chickens. We have turkeys, we have geese, and goats, and dogs. I think that's it.
Ducks.
Oh, and ducks. Yeah. See, bound to miss something. Can I send you $15 for beer? Well, no.
Sorry.
We have animals to feed and 4 kids. So I think we're not sending out money. Yeah, it's a good problem to have, Donald and Lisa. Money Pit Homestead's got too many chicken eggs and duck eggs right now.
We've had to freeze dry
every once in a
quail
while.
eggs often because we get too many of those. The chicken eggs do sell pretty well. The duck eggs, they take long breaks sometimes, so we don't get an overflow of those. Yeah,
we only have about 5 hens out there for ducks right now that are laying, so 4 or 5 a day. The user Mac is in Maine. Oh, very cool. Do you see as many customers right now? Because it feels like a lot of people are avoiding the travel right now. Well, actually, it looks like you have to leave. You caught up, but he's got to go. Okay. Good to see you, user Mac. Hey, don't forget, anybody that's in the chat with us right now watching, please hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already and want to watch more of our videos, please subscribe.
Thank you to our oldest who just told us we went over an hour.
What? Are we gone over?
Thank you.
Wow. Apparently I've been babbling too much. Hey guys, we got to go because we are cutting into Money Pit Homestead's hour. And no, actually there's an hour between us.
Yeah.
There's a break there. We got 1 hour. So in 1 hour, I want you guys to jump over to see Money Pit Homestead. Donald and Lisa, they're nice folks. Check them out. And right after they're done, go over and see the wild huckleberry. Okay, so those guys are both in this chat right now, and they would love to have you drop in. And I'm hoping, if we haven't already, go over to Rebecca Touched by Yarn, subscribe to her channel. She was only 2 people away from 1,000. We want to get her back over that 1,000 because she was over, and YouTube does this thing where they unsubscribe people. We all know what happens.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think you're subscribed and you realize that
you're not. So we would like to, Kevin, thank you so much. We really do appreciate that, and we hope to see you on here again if it works out for with your time. We're always the same time here, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Canada, or 9 a.m. the next day in New Zealand. Actually, it's before that, I guess, because we started an hour earlier. But we should get going so that we can go pick up our kids, guys.
Yeah, thanks everyone for joining us. Sorry if we can't get to all the remaining comments because we are way over time.
We fortunately, I'll just real quickly say we fortunately do not get a lot of wild animals. The only thing we have to worry about around here is coyotes and fox, skunk, things like that. So, but we have a big Great Pyrenees out in the yard, and he seems to keep everything away. Tracy and Tim, thank you so much. Fried chicken, yes. Just doing a quick catch up here.
Thank you.
Prep for Eternity. Nice to see you on here.
Nice to meet you, Kevin.
Yes. Okay, guys. Sorry if we missed anybody, but we do